What happened when you refused to moderate your child's dangerous hobby? My son Dex is autistic. He's also the best 11-year-old with a pair of nunchucks you'll ever meet. 4 hours a day, every day, rain or sunshine. He's drilling combinations in the backyard and hitting his human replica until his palms bleed like a mini Bruce Lee. Everyone always had opinions. That's not healthy. He's autistic. He could snap and hurt someone. You're enabling dangerous behavior. But I never listened. My kid had found something that made his brain quiet, something that made him feel powerful in a world that constantly made him feel small. Then came Iris. She was autistic too. Same class. They found each other when Iris panicked over a math problem, and Dex explained it using nunchuck logic. That day, they traded snacks at lunch because certain textures were wrong to both of them. 2 weeks in, Dex called Iris his girlfriend. At 11, that looked like holding hands at recess and sharing a table at lunch. I was beaming with joy. Until a 14-year-old named Trent decided Iris belonged to him. It started with words. He'd find her between classes and block her path. Why are you wasting yourself on that twitchy freak? Don't you want a real boyfriend? Iris never engaged with him. Instead, she told Dex about it. Dex told me. I told the school. The principal said he'd monitor the situation. The situation got worse. Soon, Andy was following Iris home. He'd wave at her from across the street, blow kisses, mouth things, and make disgusting hand gestures at her. She stopped walking home alone. Dex walked with her every day. Andy kept his distance when Dex was around, but Dex couldn't be around all the time. 3 weeks after it started, Iris stayed late for a group project. Dex had a dentist appointment. She had to walk home alone. Andy was waiting. He caught her behind an alleyway and slammed her against the brick wall. Told her he was done being patient. Told her she was going to be his girlfriend whether she liked it or not. She said no, so he broke her nose and left her bleeding. When Dex found her an hour later, Iris was sitting on the curb, blood on her shirt, eyes swollen shut, shaking so hard she couldn't speak. He sat down next to her and held her hand until my wife arrived. That night, Dex came to me. I need to protect her. The school will handle it. No, they won't. He was right. Iris's parents had filed a report, showed the principal photos of her face and medical records from the ER. Andy got 3 days suspension and that's it. So from that day forward, Dex trained differently, not just drilling, preparing. 6 hours a day now. Strikes, blocks, counters. He started carrying his nunchucks everywhere. Backpack, jacket, under his pillow at night. I asked him why. Because he's coming, and when he does, I'll be ready. When Andy came back from his suspension, he started threatening Dex. He texted photos of our house, sent of what he'd do to Iris to her, what he'd make Dex watch. Then he got a gun, his older brother's pistol. He brought it to school, showed it to Iris in the bathroom, pressed it against her cheek and told her the only reason she was still alive was because he wasn't done with her yet. She didn't tell the teachers. She was too scared, but she told Dex. That night, Dex didn't sleep, just sat in his room, nunchucks in his lap, waiting. Then Saturday afternoon happened. Dex and Iris were playing video games in the living room. My wife and I needed groceries. Quick trip, 15 minutes. Don't answer the door for anyone. Okay, Dad. We got in our car and rounded the corner. As soon as we did, our back door window shattered. Glass sprayed across the kitchen tile. It was Andy. He was inside the house with Dex and Iris. Iris, come out! Come out! Dex immediately grabbed her arm and pulled her off the couch. He shoved her toward his bedroom. Closet, lock it. Don't open it until I say. Dex, go! She ran. He heard the lock click. That's when Dex walked to the corner of the living room, reached behind the couch and pulled out his nunchucks. He positioned himself in the hallway. Andy's voice floated through the house. Sing-song, playful. I know you're here, Iris. I can smell your shampoo. He rounded the corner and saw Dex. Andy was carrying the gun. He brought it up. Move, freak! But you see, the one thing about Dex's nunchucks, they're pretty long, and he was already swinging. In one swift motion, Dex's nunchucks caught Andy's wrist before he could even react. Andy's bone cracked. He screamed as the gun flew out of his hand and clattered under the radiator. Andy screamed, grabbed his wrist. You little! Second strike, this one to the ribs. Andy folded over like an origami swan. He tried to lunge at Dex, but got hit with a third strike across the knee. He dropped, face first, into hardwood. He tried to crawl toward the gun, but Dex stepped on his now broken hand, pressed until screamed. That's when the closet door clicked open. Iris stepped out, saw Andy, saw Dex. She walked over while Andy writhed in pain. Then she looked down at Andy. This is why girls in your grade don't want to go out with you. Soon, Andy was getting bullied in school for getting beat up by an 11-year-old so bad he transferred.